All right, thank you. This is your Florida weather guy. Um, First of all, I'm going to share my screen. Hang on a second. And we're going to go to this one and this one. And we're going to go. It's refreshing and stuff. So this one. So actually, we'll go back to this one. This is the full. Here we go. Okay. We'll go to this one here. All right. Hang on a second. There we go. Now let's go back. Um, Come on. Here we go. Now, actually, let's do this. This is 17 hours out, and we're going to see. Actually, let's go back to that. Okay, this is Thursday, early in the morning. Let's start it out at let's start it out at 8 a.m. Okay, this is 8 a.m. on Thursday, and as we can see in our junior area right in here, there's no rain. The closest rain is just east of Jacksonville and south and east of Miami. Okay. Let's look in the afternoon. We're going to look probably. And then as you can see in the afternoon, and as you can see in the afternoon, we got some areas of rain starting to develop, and that's in the north and east part of the state, and this is in the southeast part of the state with showers and thunderstorms developing. Now let's look at the evening time. This is late evening, and as you can see, yeah, this is late evening. Um, it's late evening, and it's mostly east of the west coast of Florida, which is my covering area. So this is Thursday night. Let's bring this on. Let's go into Friday. There's some areas of low pressure. Oh, hang on a second. We're going to Friday. Oop. So this is Friday at 2 a.m. And there's the area that was on the East Coast, and it's out into the Atlantic. We got this area way up in here. Well, eventually, by this weekend, by Saturday and Sunday, we'll be coming down, and there'll be a front sitting just north of Florida. So, with that being said, the holiday weekend coming up, Labor Day weekend, looks like probably Saturday into Sunday, you're going to see quite a bit. So, unfortunately, I have to give you that news. So now we're going. Now we're going to look at the slides. This is your Florida weather guide. My name is Jeffrey A. Gentry. Thank you for tuning in. This is what I'm talking about, excessive rainfall outlook. This goes from 8 a.m. Sunday to 8 a.m. Monday. And the Pinellas County and Central and the Northeast and the Northwest and the North is all under a marginal risk of excessive rainfall. Out in New Mexico, a slight risk of excessive rainfall. And there's another area up in upper plains, a marginal risk. And the marginal risk, that's probably because that front is going to come down south and then it's just going to sit there for a while. This is my regional weather lows going out this morning. Look at Inverse. 68 degrees. Whoa. 68 in Brooksville. St. Pete, Tampa, and Sarasota at 76 degrees. That was kind of comfortable this morning as I was heading off to work. Now we're going to look at our 3-day weather recap, and that will be on the next slide. That's for Sunday, the 24th, Monday, the 25th, and Tuesday, the 26th. Now we're going to look at that slide. Here is Sunday's slide. In Pinellas County, at my weather office, from the Florida Weather Guys weather office, we had a low of 78 degrees, a high of 81 degrees, and 0.019 inches of rainfall. Monday, we had a low of 77 degrees and a daytime high of 85 degrees. And look at that rainfall in Monday in Pinellas County around my weather office. We had 1.11, well over an inch and tenth of an inch. So that was quite a bit of rain. In Tuesday, we had a morning low of 79 degrees with an afternoon high of 86, and we had 0.27, just a little over a quarter of an inch of rain fell on Tuesday. But our biggest one was Monday, 1.11. We had some record rainfalls for St. Petersburg on Sunday, 3.11. That is quite a bit of rain. And that fell in a short period of time. Dunedin on Monday, when we got our rain here, 1.11, Dunedin received, because they were just north of us, that's where the heavier rain fell. And Dunedin would be Clearwater, Dunedin, Palm Harbor, Safety Harbor, and Tarpon Springs all got some heavy rains, but Dunedin took the spot for Monday night at 3.00 inches of rain. So that was quite a bit of rain. Now, this is my official 3-day forecast for Pinellas County. Thursday, we're going to start increasing the rain chances. We're calling for 30%. It may be a little bit more, but we've seen on that computer models, it's not showing very much for our West Coast yet, but we'll see that this weekend. So going into Thursday morning, we'll have a low of 76 degrees and an afternoon high of 91 with a 30% chance of thunderstorms. Thursday night, 76 degrees going into Friday at 90 degrees for the daytime high and 30% chance of thunderstorms. Friday night, 75 going into Saturday with a daytime high of 89 degrees with 60% chance of thunderstorms. That's where that rain is going to start increasing. We're probably going to see another front that may come down and may make it through again by next Wednesday. Another front is going to come down, and then it will wash out. But still, it made this far south. Just got south of us around Sarasota, down the Fort Myers area, and it's going to wash out the front that just came through today or earlier this morning that came through. But with that being said, like I said, we will have an increase of, because we're going to have that front come down and just stall out for a while, hang out with and give us some of that moisture back again. So we'll have some rainy days starting Saturday, Sunday, and probably into Monday and maybe into Tuesday before we might see another front come through. So, but we'll keep you updated on that. And like I said, Saturday's high of 89 because of the more cloud cover and the more rainfall. Well, this has been your Florida weather guy. And I want to thank you for tuning in. I will see you again Saturday night. And Saturday, I will be covering Sunday's forecasts. And I will also do the recap for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I will see you Saturday night for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for the recap. And we will update the nothing in the tropics. Fernando is still going out to sea, out to the Atlantic. So we don't have to worry about him. And nothing is expected for the next 7 days in the tropics. Like I said, I will see you on Saturday night for the recap for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Also, I will see you Sunday too. Sunday night, that will be the 3-day forecast for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And Saturday night, I'll have Sunday's forecast and plus, like I said, the 3-day forecast, and we'll update the computer models then too. Well, I'll see you on the next one. I want to say bye for now and have a great one. And sorry for this video was a little bit longer, but I'm only going to come, like a few times a week having videos and stuff. And then if there's any major weather happenings in the Pinellas County area or close to the West Coast, I will bring it live or I will send it through all my social media stuff. So just be on the lookout for that. Once again, have a great evening and we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.